This is a sight reading exercise that will help you learn how to read where notes are higher on the fretboard of your ukulele. So first we're going to play a G major scale together. And I have a low G ukulele, and it's easier to do this with a low G ukulele, but you can follow along with a high G ukulele too. So I'm going to first play my open G string to play G, then second fret on the G string to play A, then I'm going to move that index finger up to the 4th fret to play B, then I'm going to put my middle finger on the 5th fret to play C, then I'm going to put my pinky on the 7th fret to play D. So far we have G, A, B, C, D, all along that G string. Then we're going to move to the C string. So I'm going to play my index finger on the 4th fret of the C string to play the note E, ring finger on the 6th fret to play F sharp, pinky on the 7th fret to play G. And that would be one octave. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. But we're going to play 2 octaves, okay? So after this G, we're going to move to the E string, and I'm going to put my index finger on the 5th fret to play A, then ring finger on the 7th fret to play B, then pinky on the 8th fret to play C, then I'm going to move to the A string, and I'm going to put my index finger on the 5th fret to play D, then my middle finger on the 7th fret to play E, then I'm going to reach my ring finger up to the 9th fret to play F sharp, and then my pinky on the 10th fret to play G. Okay? So let's do the whole thing now together. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. We're going to sight read the song LOVE today, and I have a printable PDF that has the music written out, which definitely makes it easier to follow along. You can download that PDF with the link in the description below. I have one PDF that has the tablature and one that does not. I want you to try to follow along with the one that does not have the tablature. The tablature is there just to check yourself, but I really want you to actually be sight reading the notes. Why is this? It's because I want you to memorize where the notes are on the fretboard. And I don't care if you have to write in the names of the notes underneath the music notation. So if you write like, G, F sharp, E, D sharp, E, underneath every single note, that's fine. I'd rather you do that than read the tablature. Because if you read the tablature, it just gives it all away where those notes are on the fretboard. So I'd rather you look at the one without tabs, but I included them both in that link in the description below. Okay? So you can play the same note in the same octave on different places on the ukulele. For instance, this is a D, and so is this. And they're in the same octave, right? D, D. So technically, you could play either one to make it be D. But for the sake of this exercise, I would like you to use the notes in the scale I just taught you to force you to use these notes higher on the neck. Because there's a higher chance that you know this is a D already, but you don't know that that's a D, okay? Because people tend to first memorize the notes lower on the neck. So we're working on trying to memorize those ones higher on the neck. So try to use the notes higher up the neck that we just did in that scale, okay? So let's look at the first part. We start with a G note, okay? And I'm going to play the G on the 7th fret of the C string. Then we have an F sharp, okay? And even though it just looks like an F on the staff, it's an F sharp because we have that key signature at the beginning of the music. So since this song is in the key of G, anytime you see the note F, it's going to automatically be assumed that it's an F sharp because in the key of G major, we have an F sharp instead of an F natural. So anytime you see the note F in the music, it's actually F sharp, unless you see a natural symbol written there, but that is never the case for this song. In this song, all the Fs are F sharps, okay? So we have G, F sharp, okay? Which is 7th fret, 6th fret, 6th fret. Then we have E, which is the 4th fret. Then we have D sharp, which you could play it on the 3rd fret of the C string, but I'd rather us play it on the 8th fret of the G string, okay? And this would be if you have a low G. If you have a high G, you should play it there on the 3rd fret of the C string. But if you have a low G, try to play it on the 8th fret of the G string. Okay, for your D sharp, then back to E, which is 4th fret C string, and then back to G, 7th fret, F sharp, which is 6th fret. Okay, so let's just play that line. Okay, next we have the note F sharp again, then we have E, E, then D, which is the 7th fret G string. If you're on a high G ukulele, you could play it on the 2nd fret C string. Since I have low G right now, I'm going to put it on the 7th fret of the G string. And then, so we have D, and then C sharp, D, D, C sharp, D. If I was on high G, I'd go D, C sharp, D, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret on that C string. So for high G ukulele, it's 2, 1, 2 on the C string. But since I have a low G ukulele, I'm doing 7, 6, 7 on the G string. Then we go back to F sharp, which is the 6th fret on the C string. And then 4th fret for E, 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 also on the C string. Okay, so let's play that line now. We have okay, next line we're going to jump up to the E string now because we need to play the note B. So we have the note B on the 7th fret of the E string. Okay, then we have the 5th fret to play the note A. So 5th fret E string is the note A. Then we have G, which is 7th fret C string, F sharp, which is the 6th fret of that string, C string, and then back to G, which is 7th fret. Back to B, which is the 7th fret of the E string. Back to A, which is 5th fret of the E string. Then G, F sharp, G again, which is 7, 6, 7 on the C string. Okay, so let's just do that line. Okay, we have okay, next line we have is back to B. So 7th fret on the E string. Then AA, which is 5th fret of the E string. And then G, 7th fret, F sharp, G. So it's kind of more of the same. Then we have B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, which is the 4th fret of the C string. And then F sharp. Okay, so let's just do that line. Next we have the note G, which is 7th fret of the C string, then F sharp, twice, then E, then this is the moment where we go to D sharp again. Okay, back to E, then we have G, then F sharp, F sharp. So let's just do that line. Okay, next we have F sharp, which is the 6th fret of the C string. Then we have E, E, 4th fret of the C string. Then we have D, which is the 7th fret G string. 6th fret, 7th fret. For D, C sharp, D. Remember if you have the high G, it would be 2nd and 1st fret on the C string. But since I've got the low G ukulele, I'm doing 7, 6, 7 on the G string. Then I have F sharp, then E, E. So let's just do that line. We have okay. Next line we have B, then A, G, then F sharp, then G, then B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, F sharp. Okay, so let's just do that line. So then we have G, which is 7th fret C string, then F sharp, which is 6th fret on the C string. Then we have E, which is the 4th fret, then back to F sharp, then A, which is the 5th fret of the E string. Then we end on G, which is the 7th fret of the C string. Okay, and that is the whole song. So let's try playing through it together now, and let's see how you do. 1, 2, ready, go. Now in the PDF, I also wrote in the chords, so I can just quickly go over the chord shapes with you in case you want to play the song just with the chords instead of this whole exercise, because it's a fun song to play chords with too, if you want to sing and play the chords. So we have G, I'm just going to go over what the chords are. It's G, E minor 7, A minor 7, D7, G7, C, A major, A7, D major, and then C sharp diminished 7, which is just in the first fret, the C and A string, and then open G and E string. Okay, let's just play through the chords nice and slow. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. Is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this exercise helpful. I do think this is the best way to memorize where the notes are higher on the fretboard, is with sight reading. So hopefully you'll take this exercise to heart and really do it and actually learn where those notes are higher up on the neck. Practice that G major scale. Again, I have printable PDFs in a link in the description below, so you can download those there. And if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Gracie Terzian. I post videos once a week here on YouTube. And if you aren't a subscriber, I would love to have you on board. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. All those things really help me out a lot. And be sure to leave a comment. Just say hey, whatever you want. That also helps me out a lot too. And please also let me know if you want me to keep making more of these types of videos. I got a fair amount of positive feedback when I made the last one, which is why I'm making a second one, because people said they wanted more of this. So that is why I made it. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you next week.